For you guys that are just beginners and are just starting out, there is a difference between left-handed orientation and right-handed orientation with respect to reels. I have my reel set up here for right hand orientation, wherein I use my right hand to hold on to the rod and I use my left hand to crank the reel. It seems trivial, but the reality is you state the obvious, and usually that helps. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. This is how you hold the rod. Your right hand grips the rod with this position, with your thumb on this cork portion of the rod. Okay, this is the finger that you use to hold the line when you cast and when you open the bail. Okay. Again, this is a right hand orientation where the crank of the reel is on the left side. So you use this to crank your line in. This particular reel has an anti-reverse switch, okay, that allows the reel to go forward and backwards. Okay, that's useful. Why? Okay, for adjustment purposes. And then when it's engaged, it's locked. You can only go one way. So back to how you hold a rod. Again, this is how you hold a rod. When you're reeling in, usually you anchor the bottom part of the rod either up against your forearm or up against your chest or your belly, okay, or you tuck the longer portion of this rod under your armpit as such. That should give you the pulling power just in case you have a catch. When you cast a rod, any rod, doesn't have to be this rod, I usually teach this technique to everyone that I come across. In order for your cast to go fairly straight, position your thumb in line with the rod. The moment you turn it this way, it forces your body to swing over your shoulder. Keep your thumb pointed up, line it up against the rod, and keep that rod over your head when you cast. Oh, I just lost my worm, I think. How much worm did I lose? Okay, I'm okay. I have some worm still. As long as you keep that thumb pointed up and the rod aligned over your head when you cast, with the correct timing and release of the line, you should get yourself a fairly decent far cast.